Well, welcome back, everybody. Happy Saturday. Back in the garage to do another thing. It's actually a beautiful day out here in my neck of the woods. But as you can kind of see what we have here, I'm showing. Gonna jump into this. I picked it up, of course, an eBay special. Dirty. It said it didn't run. I actually got it to fire up and run when I got here. It was really hellish dirty. So another junkyard build. Anyways, instead of tearing it down and showing you, because when I looked over on the one clutch side, man, it was just wobbling around to beat hell. Oh, so it was like bad bearings, even though it ran and it felt strong, right? So anyways, running into an issue after cleaning, kind of see I have not cleaned the cylinder yet. This is going to be, I'll clean this one, tank it up and clean it. But you can kind of see some of the marks. It actually looks really good. Doesn't look bad at all. I'm going to just go ahead and clean it up. And yeah, not a lot of even carbon, huge carbon buildup. So I probably will do some lower transfer matching, because that's what it seems to be when you put it on here. You can kind of see how they kind of line up, and you can kind of see where some of the restrictions might be, right? And so you got that flange over on this side that sticks down in there. So open that up just a little bit, and not degrade anything, but it actually will shoot the full transfer up there and feed it. So that's kind of the nice thing, right? So anyways, I've read this in the past, and a personal experience, I do have a 6400. The Dolmars and Makitas, great power to weight ratio in this saw here. But as it is, I've heard this in the past, that there's sometimes sloppy pockets in where the bearings go, and you have to be careful. And so it wasn't very strong. It's definitely tighter than this. But as I can take the new bearing or the old bearing, and there's nowhere they're the same thing, I mic'd them out. This thing falls right in. And you have, as you can kind of see, that much space pocket around, wobbling around. So that one just slides right in. This one's a little tighter, but they slide right in and out. And so as you can kind of see, I can just pull it right out. So I got new bearings, put in a new gasket. I will be doing that. Had to reach out. I appreciate, the guys out there, if you watch the channel, the ones that are probably the same ones on Facebook, groups, chainsaw groups there. I appreciate the reach out. I just couldn't remember what Loctite it was that you all were using. So I appreciate the help. It was really good. So anyways, I picked up these two because it was the only thing at the hardware store. Napa was the only one that carrying them. Loctite, the green Loctite, I could not find, but I did see that this, looking at all the specs, was the same specs as the green Loctite that people were recommending. I also picked up this just to see what it was at. There are differences on the back that says it closes up and has a little bit of different clearances that it'll take up. So I think hopefully that will seal up the bearing. If not, then the unfortunate thing was to buy cases, and you know how that is with these things. It's not like a Husky 372 or a 660 steel or a 440 steel. You can buy those all day long. I hope the aftermarket comes up and saves the day one of these days with these things when they go and Makita gives up the patent and that kind of stuff. But anyways, thought I would show this to you. Again, 7,900, so it was real strong and good. And that's the thing. And I know the last one I left off a video update was my 440 that I put together. A lot of people like to see that, see some of the problems that I had. I got it together, fired it up, sounded good. Man, this one, I was hoping I didn't have to go back into it, but I put new seals in there, new bearings and everything. So this is flabbergasting it, and I pressure test it, and I vacuum test it. It passes. but as soon as I stand this upright, it will die. So I got an air leak. And it's so frustrating that is happening. And so I will get back onto that, fix the air leak, figure it out. I do have another case halves to put together, and I'm going to probably just end up doing that, is taking that cylinder off and putting it on the other case that I have. So anyways, final look. There's the piston that was out of the 7900, the Dolly. And as you can kind of see, not too bad. There's some cleanups that can happen. There's a little bit of wear on here, but I'm just gonna roll with it and see where it goes. It feels decent and not a lot of slop in it and not a lot of carbon buildup. I'll just go ahead and take that off the top, clean it up, put it together, get timing numbers, and see if I need to do anything, and then go for it and run it, because of the bearing pocket issue. Again, just like it shows, boom, slides right in. Crazy, huh? So I'm hoping this sleeve retainer right there is going to help me out. So I'll probably use the high temp one right here versus the bearing mount one. But at least I got some stuff here. Anyways, hope you have a wonderful Saturday here, the weekend. And if hopefully you're not freezing back east and everything's good. But if it is, stay warm, stay dry, stay healthy. And until next time.